Alright. Should be live.
Join Planet Fitness for 1 cent down, $15 a month. No commitment.
Okay. Yep. Should be live, should be good. How do I sound, everybody? Why am I not seeing Brian here? There we go. It's weird that it's weird that the chat's not picking everyone up. Because I see Shadow, but half of your messages, Brian, aren't even coming in, and I don't know why. Well, I've got chat open in a number of places, so I can see... Again, this is weird. I don't know why this is happening here. Let's do that and that. That way I can see. Alright. Yeah, so welcome, everybody. Oh, son of a gun. Hold on a second. There we go. Now we can see it. Alright. I don't know why that's happening, but... Crap. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. I hate that I have to go through and fucking cut this up again. The problem I keep running into is, for some reason, there's a... where's the crop? There it is. Oop. Yeah, I don't know why my computer has a conniption about streaming something that's in full screen. It's odd, and I don't know why. So I just end up running into a lot of the same damn problems. It's like I can't quite stream like the actual game. It's weird. Hold on, maybe I can... Apologies. Here, will this work instead? Wouldn't be a stream without one of my world-famous technical issues. Why the fuck did PNG 2 remove? Also, I'm in the way. I kind of want to be underneath. Why did it move like that? Okay. So it looks like that's proper, but it keeps doing this 1020 by 1080. It keeps shifting on me. Yes, I am back to streaming. It's not that I didn't want to stream last week. It's just that things got in the way and carry on, and I just couldn't quite. Here, let's do that. Is that better? Ah, there we go. That fixed it. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, apologies. Whole bunch of nonsense got all carfunkled and everything over the last couple weeks, so it's been a bit of a mess. As you can tell, I am on the Doom 3 BFG edition because that was the first issue after I finished streaming last time, and then I went to go and test Doom 3 because I wanted to play the original on Steam. It's not available on Steam anymore. Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil is still in the Steam store, but you cannot play Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil through Steam anymore. You have to play it through BFG Edition if you don't have, like, an emulator or something. So that was the first issue I ran into. And I spent, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours trying to figure out what the hell was going on. So it's like I own Doom 3 BFG Edition, but I cannot play Resurrection of Evil, and I think it's because of a licensing issue on Bethesda end. So yeah, like, unfortunately, I have to play the BFG Edition, which I'm fine with. It's just it's not going to be as hard, and I'm going to notice it. But otherwise, yes. Hello, Brian, Adrian, Devil, Shadow, Fog. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you guys have had a good Holy Week. That was another thing that I totally spaced on, because every time we get around to Easter, I always end up getting busy with everything, so I forget I can't stream on Friday because I'm going to be in church. So... so yeah. And then the week before that, obviously, everything got screwy, and I couldn't quite make it either, so... Planet Fitness, I think YouTube is taunting me at this point. They're just jealous that, they're just jealous that I go to Crunch Fitness.
Dr. McNeil, they're close.
If you're not going to hire editors, at least hire an IT department. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of fly off the handles and trying to constantly fix everything.
Some things never change around here. There's some sort of chamber beyond this wall. Point, we need a charge here. Roger that, on my way. Okay, back it up.
Damn, those bonkos be big. Yeah, it brings a whole new meaning to the term breastplate.
Someone didn't want this place to be found. Dr. McNeil, are you seeing this? We have reached target and are now preparing to secure...
We're having trouble with your transmission. I need that stream brought back online now. Damn it. Can't see a thing.
Move slowly. Do you hear that sound? What the hell is that?
Do you hear the boss music playing? Huh, I wonder what this, like, grenade does.
Reaches out for what is ours. We have been unbound.
I totally forgot the game just shows you all 4 of the bosses right off the bat.
Our new reign begins now.
Monster Girl fact of the stream, cockatrice. While these bird women are a race of harpies, they are so timid, they are prone to run away. Pheromones will attract men for fun time. Okay.
Major power loss reported throughout the facility. We got a major cluster! Fall back to the RV!
Like how the bodies spawn in the middle of the... Oh, what's this?
What the hell just happened?
Shit.
Life support system's failing! We've got serious problems here!
Not that I want it, necessarily. Nah, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna die 10 seconds into it.
What is your location? Talk to us.
He shot it. There we go. Hey, Eric, how you doing? What is that? Oh. Just... Oh, I was gonna say, is it just some poor bastard stuck in an infinite spin loop? Can I not climb that anymore? Huh. Ah, yes, the elevator.
Marine, McNeil to Marine. You need to make your way to the surface with that artifact.
Maybe I don't want to. Oh, yoink. Sweet. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, speaking of dying 15 seconds in. I can't believe how big the hitbox, or the collision on the, on that railing was. I shouldn't have fallen off like that. On my way.
What is your location?
Oh, let's do this again. Come on. Where the fuck are you? There we go. Once more with gusto. Oh yeah, look at how I bounced off of that. Crazy.
Marine, McNeil to Marine. You need to make your way to the surface with that artifact.
Well, I don't need the disc, apparently. I hope I don't need that disc. Hey, Juan, how you doing? Alright. Oh. There was another one on my side. Alright, well, on the bright side, I get to... I guess I do get to get that, video disc. Dude, this FNAF mod is nuts. Yeah, minus 880 damage. Yeah, I don't know why it was that high. but already running into issues with the collisions.
Code red! We've got a code red! Life support system's failing! We've got serious problems here! Victor team, what is your location?
It's like playing as the purple guy in hell. There we go. Damn blocks. There we go. Pick that up. And... there we go. Alright. Hey, Juan. How you doing, buddy? Or not Juan, I'm sorry. Alexander. So what game am I gonna play after Doom? Well, I already promised that I was gonna get around to Simon's Destiny, so still be in the vein of first-person shooters, but it's gonna be the Castlevania Doom game, basically. There we go. Address this all with a lot less fail this time, yes? Yeah. But I did want to do Simon's Destiny some time ago. I just never got around to it. So, and I know Adrian knows how to install it and everything, so I will definitely be hopping over onto that after Resurrection of Evil. But Resurrection will just I know Resurrection's gonna take me at least a couple. Oh, come on, for the love of, there we go. It's gonna take at least a couple runs. Because it's supposed to be, if I remember correctly, Resurrection is basically as long as the base game, so it's going to take at least 2 or 3 sessions, I would say. At least 3, I think. Yeah, because that makes sense. Bullets deflecting fireballs. All right. Oh yeah, I think this is like the first of the 4 Guardians. Oh, no, that's right, the grabber. I totally forgot about the grabber.
He tried to hit me with a fireball, but I grabbed it and threw it right back at him. You're not gonna get far with that pistol. Take this grabber. It's more useful than you think.
There we go. All right. There we go. Okay. Been watching some old Bobby Bobby Lashley matches. Stop it. Oh, that's right. I had to go through here. Okay. Should have gave him a chance a lot sooner. Who's Bobby Lashley? I totally forgot, like, how effective, like, I know it's only been, like, 2 weeks since I last streamed, but it's like, wow, I forgot how useful the grabber was, because I know I was trying not to use it as much as I could have. Ooh, that's it. Gotta be careful of the step there. Half-Life. I mean, yeah, might as well be, yeah. Because that's kind of like how the game basically goes. Because when you get the grabber, and Resurrection of Evil gets, like, stupidly easy because of it. Like, the number of secrets you have access to and other items and whatnot that if you're not thinking like Half-Life, you miss out on so much. Good luck with Simon's Destiny. I won versus Seabash, so he will play Castlevania 64. Oh, that's funny. Are you guys doing some sort of like offline or like online racing? Come on, you can do it. Ah, bummer. Shut up. Shut up. I've barely fired any bullets now I think about it. Like, if it isn't... if it, like, literally isn't the pistol or, you know, the shotgun, like literally nothing's been used. That's so funny. So HD... No fog. Bad fog. No H-Doom here. I have no problem with Islam or Muslims, just think the belief is problematic. Well, the belief... Islam as the belief is the problem. There are so many problems that have come up from Islam, and, like, the more and more I continue to study it, the more and more, like, I'm just like, oh, yeah, no, it's... Like, one of the goofiest things about studying Islam and Judaism and Christianity, it's, like, first and foremost, like, it is without... Oh, where's the... There it is. Like... It's a Jewish heresy, like, unironically. That's, like, the best way to describe it. I realize how stupidly lucky I just got there. But yeah, no, like, like, in Islam... Many, like, the superiority complex, that's in Islam. The hierarchy, like, the social hierarchy, that's in Islam. Like, a lot of the stuff that you see from... Because, realistically, like, Judaism not Judaism, Christianity is the proper continuation of things, because Christians are the true Israelites. Judaism, especially after the Talmud came out, everything sort of changed real hard with that. Oh, you throw a fireball. I totally forgot. Huh. The study of the Tanakh, the study of the Quran, the study of the Bible, there are so many similarities between Islam and Judaism, Islam and Judaism, that basically, trikes. Like, they're so obnoxiously similar that, whoops, throw another one. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, it's nutty. Oh, I can just pick you, boss. I didn't know I could actually pick them up. Oh yeah, first boss. Okay. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, the difference between Islam and Judaism is like 5 degrees of separation. It's not much. The joke is that it's the gravity gun from Half-Life 2. Oh yeah, no, I remember. It's not enough Doom 3 got compared to Half-Life 1. They gave him a gravity gun after Life 2. Yeah, exactly. WWE champion during COVID, and also a WWE wrestler that was also an MMA fighter from the Ruthless Aggression era. Oh, nice. I haven't watched MMA in years. I don't, like... If it wasn't for knowing that Gina Carano is going to fight, what's-her-nuts, I wouldn't have, like, any interest in the MMA. I haven't had much in the way of time, let alone desire. But cool, I'm glad to see that, glad to hear somebody's watching WWE stuff, I guess. Bummer. I hate you. I hope you know that. Darn it! Oh boy. Woohoo! There we go. I didn't remember how long it was going to take to actually kill him. Playing Doom 2 on my stick, currently stuck on the Crusher. Oh, the Crusher stage? I gotcha.
Listen carefully. This isn't the first time we're facing this, but I need more information. The artifacts that recovered this obviously capable of incredible power. It may also be the source of this invasion. Do whatever it takes to get the artifact to me. I'll try to contact the others. Out.
I don't remember what the artifact does. Oh yeah, it slows shit down. Oh, man, I totally forgot it's this, like, this busted in here. Grab that. I'll crawl up here. Not like I needed to actually, like, cast that, I suppose.
Help! Someone please! No! No!
Oh. Huh. I wonder if I could have got up there to save him. Oh, Ronda Rousey? Yeah, thank you. You know, despite as big of a fan of MMA as I was, I tend to actually forget a lot of a lot of people's names. I thought martial arts was one of your main interests. Well, yeah, it was, but, like, I grew up in, like, the Forrest Griffin era, like... You know, Forrest Griffin, Ken Shamrock, like, I know more from that era of, I know more from that era of fighters than I do Ronda Rousey. I also was not a huge, I wasn't, like, super knowledgeable of female MMA. Oh, hey, look at that. How did I fucking miss? Alright, I really deserved that one, didn't I? Here we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, I can just double tap one. Gotcha. I missed because he was up my ass, wasn't he? Why do I have to reload? I swear I had reloaded before. That's on me. $516. All right. Yay, for ammo that I'm not really using. Can I grab it? Maybe? No. Okay. Maybe it's around the corner? No, just kidding. It's not around the corner. Not gonna lie, these bosses all do look the same. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like the difference between, like, the main, the first Guardian and the final Guardian is basically just an electric aura, you know? Yeah, I don't think there's anything back here that's gonna help me connect over there. I hear growling. That's not good. Oh, wait. Nope, kidding. Going this way. Oh, wait, can I get down? Do I want to get down? Yes, I do. Okay. Should be right. Yep, there it is. Okay. Valve is an amazing company. It just sucks they gave up making games when Steam became a massive success. Well, I mean, to be fair, they didn't really have to make any more games, although I agree it would be nice for them to have actually continued, so... Come on. Where'd that last one go? There he is. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that's gonna work. All right. No, no, and no. No secrets. Okay. Nope. Blow the fuck up, thank you. Fireball! Okay, you slut. Introduction to Gina was actually through one of her old movies and on Encore Action, called In the Blood. It's basically a female Taken meets Far Cry. It's on YouTube. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know her. She started her acting career fairly early. It was probably one of the wisest things she could have done, which was actually get out of fighting. So the fact that she's... Oh, that was close. So the fact that she's actually going back to it in, what, her 40s right now? Like, late 30s, early 40s? Like, I know her and Rhonda are friends. I just don't want to see her either of them get hurt, especially at their age. Oh, sluts! There was a second imp, wasn't there? Damn it. Malcolm in the Middle came back, huh? Four episodes? Why? Playing Vampire Survivors, a giant blue chicken with a phaser. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Missile weapon is an inverted space stage. Oh. Oh, okay. Talk about true villains, are we? Let it be known that I did not incite the vulture talk. How did you not? Also, weren't you talking about, like, cockatrice instead? Here we go. Gotta remember to actually save instead of not. What is there is a way in there, and it looks like it's from way up above. I just don't know how to get in there. Yeah, whatever. I'm not worried about it. Huh, you lived, huh? Interesting. I have very low hopes for GTA 6, especially since they're pushing for it to be $100 a base price. I have no faith in GTA 6 at this point. There is one funny detail about the whole Pride events in game, but beyond that, I don't care. Also, it, like, just never really was, like, a fan. Oh, son of a... Let's just start throwing fucking everything. I'm just gonna start throwing everything. I don't care anymore. Like everything. I'm just gonna start throwing like literally everything. I'm so sick of dying. It's like this whole like opening to Resurrection of Evil just uses more. Like this whole opening of Resurrection of Evil just like uses more spikes than Mega Man did in its early days. You know, or the physics can just fucking break. That's cool. For the love of, can anything work? That'd be great. Thank you. You know, I'm just gonna take this drill. This is my jackhammer now. Absorb that. Thank you. No. I want my hammer drill, damn it. I'm trying to get my hammer drill. Stop it. Okay, I should really stop fucking around right now. You guys suck. Why do I have to reload? Oh, shit. Please die. Thank you. Damn fucking grabber is useless as shit. Alright, I'm just not gonna rely on the damn grabber. Like, I can't even have fun. Anything else want to die? I'm pretty sure everything else wants to die. Where the fuck? Reload faster, thank you. Thank you. Any fucking one else? There we go. Open up. Come on, come on. Are you... I'm... What? There. Done? Cool? Great? You're all dead? Oh, hey, look. That's the way down, isn't it? Nope. Just kidding. That would have been really heartbreaking to go on this little, like, mini rampage of being sick and tired of dying, locked in 100%, and then you just fall down an elevator shaft. Oh, who popped in? Killa. Hello, how are you? Oh yeah. You were the guy I was asking about Maduro. Yeah. How you doing, buddy? How? You know what? That actually makes a perfect opportunity. Let me ask that. How are things down there right now? Learn my lesson. Save. There we go. Alright. Yeah, this is how we drop into that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Whoop! I'm surprised these two didn't actually gun me down while I was in there. Sorry, 3. I didn't realize there were 3 of them in here. Right now, same government. Okay, that makes sense. I know you guys haven't... As last I heard, you guys hadn't gone through and, like, done your own elections just yet. Delcy Rodriguez, the VP, is in power. Alright, then I guess the follow-up question I have is, How is Delcy Rodriguez? I heard a rumor that it was supposed to be, like, the guy who used to imprison everybody, and no one was really, like, happy about it. Okay. Alright. Mm-hmm. Ah, there we go. Should be enough. Come on, throw another one. There we go. When Maduro was kidnapped, my Twitter timeline was full of Latinos dancing. Well, I mean, pretty much universally, yes, everyone was very happy that Maduro went away. But I hope that Trump and Rubio can keep their end of the deal. I don't know what is going on, unfortunately, and I would love to, but obviously I'm not a part of, like, Central Intelligence or anything for, I don't know where the fuck that barrel came from. Obviously I don't have any insider knowledge. I wish I did, because it would be nice to actually know what the hell's going on. But yeah, I know it was one of the things that was intended was supposed to be a was supposed to be a oil deal. I don't know if that oil deal went through or not, though. Last I heard, the oil deal was supposed to have gone through because that's part of the reason all the costs and everything went down for oil for us, because I know you guys have the largest reserves. But yeah, I do worry that the person in power is just gonna repeat the same nonsense as Maduro did. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, like Devil, I wish you guys all the best. Good lord, so many things in here. I'm surprised that Doom didn't include the Pancord jackhammer shotgun in it. Would be funny, but no. Vampire HD was born in 2000. He is Gen Z. Oh, wait, is that canonical, or are you talking about, like, Bloodlust? Because if that be the case, that'd be really funny.
Contacted me, and he may be able to help. He has the recently discovered tablet ready for translation. He's missing an important section known as the primitive. It's a type of cipher. We found the primitive years ago, but didn't understand how to use it until now. We must get the primitive from artifact storage and take it to Dr. Cloud in the Erebus labs. A tablet may be the key to understanding some of this. We're out.
Alright, game wants me to go that way? I'm gonna go this way. Oh, Fog with the $5. Thank you for the super chat. Speaking of MMA, we gotta hear you talk about Paul Miller versus Andrew Tate. I'm hoping for Joker Waffen to take the W. So, I didn't really watch a whole lot of Joker's fight. I did watch some highlights. I did watch the Andrew Tate fight. I'm not impressed with either of them. Because, I think I mentioned before, it's like, both of them are like me. They suck. Andrew Tate's got some class in skill, but his big problem is he has no gas in the tank. He does not breathe well. He doesn't have the endurance to keep going with half the fights that he gets into. And it really shows, because in the first like round, maybe 2 rounds against the guy that Tate fought, he was doing fine. Because the other guy he was fighting doesn't know how to fight either. Or I should say, honestly, at all, because he's just not a good fighter. But what he has over Tate is that Tate was what Tate lacked in power and size, the other guy did. But Andrew Tate has much better fighting skill. So he's more used to actually having to do things of that nature. But by the the third, maybe the fourth round out of 6, Tate was already gassed. He has no endurance, he has no sustainability, his footwork is sloppy as shit. Which is, that's a whole nother skill that I never did quite get down myself. Like, because you see it a lot in MMA, just in general. People go to fight, and they're fine, they're kind of bouncing around, and they're getting into their groove, and they're dancing, but then they run into an issue where they can't keep going. Everyone gets heavy-footed, everyone gets very heavy-footed, and you can really tell people are getting gassed right away when that happens. When people are walking around, when in MMA, when people are walking around and they're flat-footed, they're gassed. They're running out of steam, and that's like the big issue that that was the big issue that McGregor had. McGregor gassed out really hard too, which is such a shame because like McGregor did something like no one else has ever done, and I don't give a shit about him losing. The fact that he got as far as he did is shockingly impressive to me. Oh, I forgot about this room. But as for Joker, Joker has power. Joker is trained to fight, so he has a pretty decent chance. Overall, I would say, if I had to pick, I would say either Joker. Well, I would say that Joker wins overall, I think, just because Joker he's got the strength, and he's got enough skill. Not that he's some great fighter, he's not. He's very sloppy, too. However, I'm being told, come here, and I don't know if I want to listen. But, yeah, my prediction... Oh my goodness. Okay. My prediction would be that Joker probably wins it in the end. Damn it. Damn it. Are you fucking kidding me? I stepped up the stairs. There we go. I don't like how finicky the grabber's mechanics are. They're not particularly great. Yeah, that would be my prediction. Is Joker probably, or Gypsy Crusader probably edges it out if he doesn't go for and can obtain the knockout blow. That would be my prediction. Andrew's got a number of advantages. He'll definitely have the reach advantage because he's much taller. I don't think Tate's gonna have the power though. I don't think Tate will be able to get a good hit in unless it's like a real like a real rough kind of a real rough kind of like knockout hit. Ah, oh, crap, chat's gone. Thank you. Thank you. Can I refresh it, maybe? Am I lucky? I'm not lucky, of course not. Why would I ever be lucky? Hate that it still does it. Hate that it still does it. Joker edges Tate. Yeah. It's these guys are in decent enough shape. Neither of them have the endurance. Tate is a better fighter. Tate has greater range. But beyond that, there's not really much else that I think anyone is going to be able to do in that fight against the other. Tate doesn't have the power, and he certainly doesn't have, like, he can knock people out, obviously. You know, he was a kickboxing champion. But I don't, it would take like a hell of an elbow that Crusader is not guarding against to knock Crusader out. That's basically my prediction. I don't see it going any other way off the top of my head. Vampire Hunter D was canonically born in 2000. Oh yeah, that's right. He's like 1,000 some odd years old too. I forgot. Let's finish exploring what's down here first. All right. God, just go fuck myself apparently. There's like 20 plus Reapers here. There's Reapers all over the place. This game was very fond of Reapers. I don't think it's going to be the same. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be. I did pick up a PDA, though. Nope. 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 And no. Okay, so it's something I haven't picked up. Come on. Andrew Tate's problem is a pizza box and his inability to spell Bugatti. Yeah, I hate the way he says Bugatti. It drives me nuts. And if you can't spell it, that's even worse. That's a pretty cool effect. Also, Tate's hedonistic lifestyle may have nerfed him. Well, I don't know if I would say that his lifestyle nerfed him. What definitely comes to mind is that he
Who's there? Oh, get away! Stay back! Get it! Don't get too close. I'm not okay. No, keep away.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if I would say that his lifestyle has like screwed him over or something. I would say that like you could tell in that face-off that he and that one dude did. He really was not like he wasn't quite ready. He seemed really, really withdrawn, kind of restrained. Not out of I'm gonna keep myself composed and controlled. No, he came off as fearful. So like he was trying to like hold himself back because he didn't want to say or do something stupid. You can see that in the way you could see that in the way the dude the dude punks him, and he like it. Tate has this really, really stupid habit of going through, and he does that, like, like rigid OK symbol where like so his pinky, middle, and marriage fingers are like perfectly straight and aligned, but his index and thumb are pulled together, and he was doing that. He was like holding them up in that like weird way, and when the dude like made him jump and he like pulled his hand up like that, it's just like why do you do this? Like like Tate has no reason to do that, and yet he did. So I'm not saying that I would be any better, but as he's supposed to have all of this experience in fighting, I would expect him, of all people, to be comfortable with... Ooh, almost went right off the... Oh, cool. I would expect him, of all people, to be comfortable, and he didn't seem like he was. He felt like... He looked like he was out of his element. Oh, it's way back. Okay. Crusader, on the other hand, was hilariously relaxed because, as a peace offering, and I'm not saying it wasn't funny because I would be lying if I said I wasn't laughing hysterically. But he was calm enough and brash enough to buy his opponent a bucket of KFC chicken. So, yeah, I don't know, like, Crusader definitely seemed like he was better in control of himself. I don't know. Like, I think Tate just gets... I think Tate's just, like, worried all the time. Did I come from this direction? I have not. Okay, need to sell. That's because he had raw knockout power. Also, look back at Gina's fights, she was the definition of a tank. Yeah, Gina... As for the Gina Carano, the Gina and Ronda fight, we saw two major things between these two fighters. Gina has weaker stand-up game, and she can tank more abuse better than Ronda. Ronda is the better grappler, which is where she will probably excel if she can get Gina on the ground. But we know from, remind me, what was it, the Cyborg fight where she got her shit... No, it wasn't Cyborg. I forget who it was off the top of my head. Someone, whoever it was that rocked her inside of, like, 2 rounds or whatever. Because Gina's stand-up game is not particularly great. She's got much better... Ooh, turkey punchy. Okay, that's what happened to Ronda. Like, we all remember that's what happened to Ronda. She got her shit rocked. Yeah, so Ronda got her shit rocked because she, like, her guard is way too open. She doesn't tuck her shoulder like she should, or tuck her chin into her shoulder. And she's kind of got that, like, Conor McGregor kind of stance. Not that... Because McGregor's goofy with his, like, southpaw, low and wide kind of stance at times. But when he goes to stand... When he's doing his stand-up and he's doing his boxing, his hands are really wide, and he's usually reaching to try to, like, fake you out because he's always grabbing for the gloves. Ronda has something that's a little wider... Or not wider, but she has a more open stance. She's not as pulled in, and her chin isn't tucked like it should be. Holly Holm, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Alexander. So when you catch her, because you have, like, she is not I don't need the grapper anymore. Yeah, in the Holly Holm fight, like, she got caught out hard because she does not protect her chin. If she had protected her chin, she probably would have remained, like, the #1 female fighter in MMA. But she didn't. She didn't because her stand-up game sucks. Like, it's just, that's what it is. Yeah, and I'm betting on Gina. Of course, I want to see Gina win, but like, Gina's also obviously been practicing. Like, there's no way these two are gonna not go to the ground. There's no way Gina and Ronda don't trade some serious blows. Like, I don't know. It's just, Gina's also a fair bit taller. So Gina's gonna have the range. So Gina will definitely have the range. Ronda will have the advantage in the ground game. I think if Gina does not practice her jiu-jitsu and get her ground game stronger, we'll probably see Ronda win through TKO. But Gina's got, I don't know, like, I'm also just, like, thinking again, like, Gina has really good Muay Thai. Like I don't know, like, I feel like she'll, if she can keep the fight standing up, she'll win it. Because Ronda doesn't really have, like, the best, the greatest endurance either. Born in 2000 AD, Bloodlust takes place in 12,090? Yeah, he's over 10,000 years old. Yeah, I tend to forget that Bloodlust, or not Bloodlust, but just Vampire Hunter D takes place way in the future. I always think it's like a couple thousand. It's not. It's like over 10,000 years. I haven't actually, like, legitimately died in combat. It's barrels. Like, everything is fucking barrels in this game. Give me the fucking thing. This expansion is so bad for barrels. Like I said earlier, this is like Mega Man. This is like super early Mega Man, like, with its abuse of spikes. Well, yeah. I'm basically just gonna, like, every time I see a barrel, I'm just gonna fucking shoot it at this point. I'm so sick of dying to these damn things. What barrel? Where even was the barrel that I... Oh, yeah, these. Yeah, see, I'm not going to play that game anymore. Okay, yeah, I don't need to grab it. There we go. Oh, I need a second one. What? Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so that's the offices. Then it's gotta be back here. Okay. Where's the other... Let's not waste that. Nope. Right? No? Yeah, I came from over there. Okay, okay, so it's this way. Could Rhonda and Gina take Gypsy? Most likely, I would say. I don't know. It depends on how far like Gypsy would be willing to manhandle the two of them, because like in a one-on-one fight, I would expect something like Gypsy would probably. Oh, I walked right past it because I'm an idiot. In a one-on-one fight, I would say like Gypsy would probably beat either of them. There we go. I would expect Gypsy to win in a fight against either of them, because men and women are so people who have never sparred before like really do not understand like the biological difference in strength is so massive. It feels titanic. Like, I have wrestled and rolled with multiple women who are far better than me in terms of, like, overall skill and fighting. But just because I'm, you know... even if I was, like, the same size as some of them, because I've been on that end, too. Like, there's no chance. There's no opportunity for them to beat me unless it is a straight-up fight of skill. And the same thing goes even, like, on the MMA level, too. Like, if you had... If Gypsy were, let's say... let's say Gypsy were to roll with, like, Gina. Gina is the far better, like, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist. By far. Like, that is irrefutable. But, in terms of overall strength, yeah, he'd fucking kill her. He'd fold her like a pretzel.
Attention. Filtration system now active. Contaminants detected. Commencing storage containment filtration. Storage containment filtration complete. And have a great day.
The double barrel let me down. There we go. Alright. The artifact. Fucking Reapers, man. Well, nothing quite like overkill. Also, Gina fought Cyborg, while she was on steroids and lasted longer than any woman in the 2000s. I know I haven't watched all of her fights, but did she fight Cyborg? I thought Cyborg recently called her out because Gina ducked her. Not Dina, Rhonda ducked her. Am I wrong on that? It's been many years. Human, dodge this, dumbass. Yeah, I have a really bad habit of walking backwards into shit.
Hey! You! I'm up here! The power's been knocked out down there. The surge overloaded the generators. You're going to need to find...
Albeleo, I bought a 2-pound wood-cutting axe to practice axe fighting. I'm really trying to get good at HEMA this year. That, and I need strength training from woodcutting, which I can use for fires too. Nice. Oh. No, Gina fought. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Gina fought. Because I know Cyborg called out Rhonda. Was like, hey, why'd you duck me? I watched her fights. Yeah. I watched a number of Gina's fights. Gina has good Muay Thai because Gina actually became famous as not only the first like champion in MMA in general. She was also the first like real Muay Thai female kickboxer to enter the UFC. She's got good Muay Thai. Her stand-up game is great. Fucking knew it was somewhere, I just didn't know where. Alright, let's see. What else is in here? Bullets. That's good. Also, if the actual Book of Revelation Judgment Day happened, would bullets be effective against demons? Well, it would be entirely dependent on whether or not God allows it. Demons are spirit. We cannot interact with them. Because Vampire Hunter D, civilization destroyed itself multiple times, trying to reconstruct after nukes. That and the vampires and humans. Vampires had humans as slaves. And killed many of them throughout the colonies. Yes, I remember. I wonder if I had gone around, maybe I could have saved him. Come back here and die like a demon. Thank you. Oh, look, a barrel that came in handy. No matter how accidental that may have been. The only thing that weakened vampires was, I kid you not, an extraterrestrial species with its own supernatural powers that had a war with the vampires and killed many of them throughout their colonies. Yeah, a lot of people tend to... It's not tend to forget, that's incorrect. A lot of people just simply do not know that, like, the lore for Vampire Hunter D is so much greater than just the two movies. But I think the two movies also keep everything in a pretty simplistic manner, you know, simplistic bit of detail. It's easy to understand it and not worry about going too crazy with the space colonies and everything else, because yeah, there actually are aliens, and like, most people just don't know that. Not that I know as much as Adrian, obviously. I do know a bit about the extended lore. No. What the fuck? Oh. He just wanted to play Peak. Well, yeah, the new update just came out for Peak, I think. Like, within the last, like, week or so, now that I think about it. Oh, you were in there with me. Okay. Oh, okay, that explains where he popped up. Dimitri is basically Dracula. Mm-hmm. Those and these, and I'm going this way. Am I actually hitting the... No, I hit... Okay. Are we fucking kidding? Is that glass? What's going on? Off. Okay, there's no way. Holy shit balls. There's got to be an invisible wall or... There we go. Okay, that explains it. I was wondering why I couldn't blast the damn thing. I don't have any cells. Okay. Also, did you know Muay Thai legend, if you know him, Kevin Ross is her husband? No shit, she married Kevin Ross? I thought she... Huh, I thought she married someone else. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. That's out of order. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, no, so in regular Muay Thai world, there's been a number of different fighters who are really, really good and, like, infamous for their skill. Like, Bakwa is like, probably the #1, like, main guy that everyone thinks of when they hear Muay Thai fighters. Kevin Ross was one such, like, crazy good fighter that just worked really well in his time period. Vampire Hunter D Dracula is more written like an anti-villain or anti-hero than straight up villain. Well, I know he was written, I know he got bored and sick and tired of everyone's shit. That's why he impales, Carmilla, but... Oh, there it is. Man, I'm an idiot. He took all those shots. I never missed one. I was actually trying to miss. I didn't think I'd hit him. Where are you? There you are. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. It hurts. Give me the cell. There we go. Oh, Meds to sleep. That means nothing to me. Ron Gibbons 937. Let's give it a shot. Bingo. There we go. Man, they're really throwing those demons at you, huh? Yeah. The fucking... They love to throw these, balls. This expansion really loves to throw the new demons at me. It'll be the same, too, when I get to the, bigger demons at the end, the ones with the TVs on their face. I forget what they're called. Bruisers? Because I ran into a couple of them in I probably can't get over there now, can I? Because I know I ran into a number of them before in the Lost Missions DLC. Canon Alucard wears a cross pendant and uses the Holy Bible as a weapon. Oh, yeah, from Castlevania. Do you like Reapers? I heard you like Reapers. Here's some more Reapers on top of your Reapers. I was scared of them playing Castlevania 64, where they can run at you very fast and bite. Oh, the vampires? Yeah.
Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3.
Yeah. I remember in... I still think that, like, I don't know, like, that whole era of of gaming, just in general. Like the whole like late '90s, early to mid aughts, like that whole era of that whole era of like horror gaming for some reason just kicks so much ass to me. Because like I was thinking about this the other day because I think I've maybe mentioned some sort of idea about this before, but like the idea that many of the horror games that we have nowadays are just so literal in their interpretation of horror that it kind of loses its charm because things aren't quite as new or as consistent anymore. Whereas if you look at the older if you look at like a bunch of the older horror games, or maybe even not like a horror game necessarily, but like a horror themed level, like they're so much more entertaining and fun in many cases. Like oh, that would be bad. Like I was thinking about oh, not that way. Okay. I was thinking about like Castlevania 64, obviously pretty scary. It's goofy at times, but it certainly works. And then you've got like Conker's Bad Fur Day, and Conker's Bad Fur Day has like legitimately one of the most fucking horrifying like areas to be in. Like it's like the zombies that come out after you, and because they're in pieces and you can blow them apart and they keep crawling at you, they don't like the music is basically non-existent, except for a handful of little, like, they try to jump scare you basically with the fucking with the music, which is hilarious. But that whole situation is actually kind of scary. And then what was the other one? Dark. What was it? Dark. Is it Dark Stalkers or what? Is it Dark? It's Dark something. Like there's like an actual like really dark game from that era as well, and it's the music for that is pretty gnarly too. I don't know, like games at the time were just, I don't know, like they were just built different when it came to horror. Oh, I guess that dude died. Alright. Vampire Tragedy Dracula is a villain. He just happens to kill some vampires because he is bored and disappointed in them. He was amused watching one of his sons kill the other. Okay. Game, I need you to stop slowing on me, please. Why did my refresh rate just, like, tank for some reason? Apparently the Malcolm in the Middle reboot thing is just a reunion special, hence why there's only 4 episodes. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, so they're not actually bringing it back. It's just like a glorified movie, then. Oh, it looks like I'm going to be going into the sewers in just in a short bit here. The Sacred Ancestor, or Count Dracula, is very much a monster. He was willing to make a hybrid because he was morbidly curious as to how it would turn out. Yeah, and it's not exactly like anybody could just, like, stop him either, because he is so, you know, he's so crazy powerful. Uh... 1% hoping and expecting some news about how, about a possible revival. Oh, for Darkstalkers, gotcha. System Shock is not officially horror, but the dialogue of the villain Shodan is pretty brutal. Shit-stack demons. Blood-stuffing teddy bears. The teddies, which are literal Nazis in Conker's Bad Fur Day, do crack me up. But they are also, like, notoriously brutal, too.
Power surges. We're working with old equipment here. The primitive soon. Be too late.
See? Told you he'd make it.
Speak of the devil. Your Marine has the primitive.
Let's get the computer started on the translation.
Damn! Another surge.
Still there? Dr. Cloud, are you there?
It's working. It's all here. Amazing. Everything is right here. The invasion, the demons, it's all exactly the same as the ancient writings.
Dr. McNeil, our assumptions were correct. The artifact is a weapon of unbelievable power.
That explains Betruger's obsession with the ancient civilization.
Yes, but it looks like there's...
Some people used to have legit heart attacks playing bad horror games back then. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, everyone's, like, sensibilities have changed over time. It's like, more people are, like, people are not as afraid as they used to be. Because standards are so much higher than they used to be.
Not only is the artifact a source of great power, it's also a gateway.
There's also a sort of, like, limitation of things, because, like, most games that come out now are significantly more accessible, and the abilities that you have as a player, like, games are very balanced in favor of you. A lot of horror games, like, don't limit the player as much as they probably should to get the effect. And many horror games just tend to run out of steam too. Like that's another problem I noticed with a lot of horror games too. Is like, while it isn't scary, there are games like Banjo-Kazooie, or take like DK64. It's like Creepy Castle, and I forget what the other one is for Banjo-Kazooie, but like those levels, while they are not necessarily scary, there's so much to do in them. It's just like, it's even if it's just one mini game after another, especially in the case of DK, the environment's like noticeably kind of off-putting and unsettling at times. Like, even though it feels like a theme park, which is what it's meant to do, obviously, and it succeeds at that brilliantly. But like Doom 64 like sets a standard real early, because they get rid of the music, and it's just repeated sound effects, you know. Resident Evil at that time. Resident Evil, like, did away with, like, all, like, standards of what made a horror game, and literally, like, invented survival horror as we know it, you know, in the truest, like, in the truest sense, you know. And then, like, later games, I mean, that's again part of the reason I hold the view that I do about like Resident Evil in general. It's like games got more as games got more additive, more cumulative with its effects. Like there's only so much you could do before the game gets so there's only so much you can do before the game gets, you know, faster, as it were, right? Like that was the big thing people disliked about RE5 and 6, is that the game just doesn't play like Resident Evil anymore. Which is goofy, because I think it does play like Resident Evil. It does. It's just that it, you know, as the zombies get faster because of the different viruses, in this case, the C virus, the H virus, the Lost Plaga, like, the player has to be able to move faster to adjust for that. So, if you're gonna make the viruses more effective, and they're gonna make them do more with these, do more with viruses and do more with abilities and movement and coordination, you have to rebalance the game in a way for the player to be able to have a fair chance. In this case, that fair chance is making the fucking player faster. I don't know, like, I see it as a natural progression. Like, you... Oh, wow, it's a lot of ammo belts. The chain gun must be nearby. Oh, speaking of chain gun, it was nearby. And yes, I was right. This is the sewer. You know, the environment, like, a lot of games... Heart of Darkness? Maybe? I don't remember if it was Heart of Darkness or Creatures or something like that. The game I'm thinking of, real quick, before I lose the thought, the game I'm thinking of is, like, you're, like, a villain, or let's say, like, voodoo doctor or whatever, that was transported into this, like, dark world, and you're trying to kill other villains to keep those villains in that world. I just don't remember the name of the game. I'd have to go back and, like, dig for it. Castlevania Dracula reveals in Symphony of the Night that his whole purpose for Alucard was to make a Belmont killer, illustrated up by how Dracula can kill Richter and Maria if he wanted to. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't let you do that. Yeah, but Hal. For some reason, silly me in my teenage years thought Castlevania Rondo of Blood was scarier than Dead Space 3. Well, Rondo was quite a bit harder, I would say, so yeah, it makes sense. Doom 3 is good in the horror aspect since it plays a lot with surround sound and the dark. Yeah. Doom, but because it's a Doom game, it still kept itself fairly simple in its design, though. Which is why I think Doom 3 works as a horror game when compared to something like a lot of the games nowadays, where everything is, like, always trying to be hyper-realistic, and while this one obviously fucking is, the gameplay is different. Like, you know, I can run for a stupidly long amount of time. Oh, crap. Good. This is what matters to me. I'm glad I can do that. But, like, in terms of gameplay here, it's like Doom 3 kind of, like, set the standard for things. And then every horror game has tried to implement the same and just has not correctly done so. And I don't know, like, there's not enough, Sorry, I forgot. I knew there was a Mancubus down here. I just didn't remember where exactly. Like, Doom 3 is effective at startling. I don't know if I would say that it's like really horrifying though. When it came out, it certainly was because we were new to it, and that's part of the issue of we are so desensitized now because like we're so used to everything, you know. Come on, grab it. Thank you. A lot of games just need to practice, like, horror games in particular really need to practice restraint. Like, restraint is easily one of the biggest problems that horror games have, is like, this isn't necessarily horrifying anymore. Like, it just isn't. Because this is just, hey, how much shit can we throw at the player? That's what's going on here. And this is obviously effective if you can make the player feel frantic and worried about the number of things getting thrown at them, sure, but that doesn't mean anything if the player doesn't, you know, if the player doesn't, like, if the player is going to eventually get used to their experience, because diminishing return is an element most people don't try to account for when it comes to horror games. Going back to the DK64 and Banjo-Kazooie example, like, they are interesting because they keep shaking everything up. It's different environments. It's different. You know, a way to actually view it would probably, and I think fairly so, be the way the reason why like RPGs take forever to release. They take forever to release because everything has to be handcrafted, as it were, right? Because, you know, like every dungeon has some sort of gimmick to it. Every boss is trying to be different. You know, take a look at like Baldur's Gate 3, right? Like that game took an asinine amount of time to make. And so when it came out and everyone was going through, it's like people are still learning new things about that game. Because there's so much you can do. Every situation, every experience was customized, you know, from the beginning. That's awesome. Doom works a little bit because, Doom 3 was effective because it was new. It had the ability to rely on something, in this case, the silence, or not the silence, the lighting. The lighting and sound effects, as Adrian correctly stated, ooh, I got him too, nice. The sound effects get to you because the game is mostly quiet. The darkness gets to you because it's ambient. Where the fuck did it go? That hurt a lot. Why are they running away? Like, but see, like shit like this, like the AI totally breaking is just not a good thing. This kills immersion. But yeah, going back to sticking on the main point. If we go back to say Resident Evil, for example, like. Resident Evil, every time you got to a certain point in Resident Evil where the game's, like, the fear factor just was not as big a thing anymore, it shook up the formula with something that pissed you off. You know? Like, take like, classic Resident Evil. You've got, like, classic Resident Evil introduces you to, the hunters. You get to a certain point in the game, and it's just like, alright, fine, you're doing really well, and we gotta change things up. Hunters. And everyone hates the hunters. Everyone hates the hunters because they take so much abuse compared to, like, everything else in the game. You know? And then you've also got, and then you've also got fucking the spiders and Neptune. Like, the situations, regardless of how long the event is. I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here because I don't care. Oh. Okay. Whew, that was close. There was always a bit of shakeup.
You! Over here!
The shakeup is good.
Kept me alive.
If you...
There are more bots around, but I've sent them into the tunnels.
Oh, thank you.
They're on your side.
If
Close to these bots if you want to
if you can keep the story going at a decent enough pace, and you can keep shaking up the formula, that's when you know the horror game is not only is it good, it also has the ability to last long enough. Because what is that thing that everyone says about Resident Evil? You know, outside of where's Jill, like you said, Alexander. Like, it's a fair question of can the story be maintained for however long it's gonna go? Can we not hit a point in every Resident Evil where people are like, I hate this? And it's not just because, like, it's not just because it's like, you know, I just don't like this situation, right? Like, I don't really care so much about people, like, disliking the, the fireballs. Or, not the fireballs, the stealth sections in, like, Resident Evil 5, right? Or, not 5, 4. Like, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 9, like, they have these moments where it's just like, alright, we like, totally don't have anything else going, so we're just gonna put you into a stealth section. It's like, no, that's not right. Like, I would say the stealth section for RE4 was way more effective at being kind of a scary situation than arriving on the island. Like everyone loves RE4. I love RE4. RE4 is great. No one likes the island. No one. Like, the island sucks. The only reason people like the island is because you have the regenerators. And the regenerators are great for two reasons. One, first off, obviously it's new, and it's got a very unsettling sound effect to it. You know, the like, that breathing is... It gets in your fucking ears. But it's also because it eats up all your ammo. Like... Resident Evil is supposed to be horror survival, and when you lose all of your resources and you're like, shit, I don't know what to do or where to go, it kind of helps to make you panic. The regenerator, however effective it was in the short time period that you encounter it, it worked. Because you're in a claustrophobic environment, it can tank a ton of abuse, and as funny as it was, you know, wobbling around on the ground or jumping at you when you blow off its legs, you can't actually kill it, no matter how hard, no matter what you throw at it, except for, like, what, the rocket launcher? But then you have other problems that you have to deal with. You still have to contend with, like, getting the equipment necessary to kill it, so you need the thermal scanner. Without the thermal scanner, you can't, you basically can't kill them. That's good. You're in claustrophobic environments. That's good. The design for the design for everything around the regenerators was totally fine and worked. It's everything else about the island that sucks. No one cares about it because it's wide open, it's all guns, and you're just unloading on enemies left and right. You're no longer in a horror environment. Everyone loves the village. The village is fucking horrifying. Because the village is effective. First and foremost, the village is just effective. You're new to the game. You have new toys, and they all are fun. You get the TMP, or you get the TMP, and you get the bolt action. You get the shotgun if you're lucky enough, or smart enough, for that matter, to find it in the village in the first place. I'm dead. Finally, I actually died from real combat, and the only reason I did is because I'm not paying attention, because I'm talking about Resident Evil. But, it's like everything about the village in RE4 was fantastic. RE5, same thing. The village is what's scary. Come on, buddy. Where are you going? Do you just patrol? Is that what you're gonna do? Oh, maybe he just reset. Oh, okay. His AI got stuck. Yeah, no, it's... When you get to the island, most everything changes, and on top of it all being open, on top of it all basically just being open bullshit, you're gunning everything down. What's the most interesting and unique thing about the island outside of the regenerator? It's like, what? Krauser? Oh, chat's gone? Thank you. Am I lucky? Damn it. Of course. Why would I be? Anyway, that's like the biggest thing, is horror games just don't have any staying power. You just can't get away from it. Every single time horror games they fail. They fail totally and utterly. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go find some health. I didn't realize how low I was. And I just face-tanked 2 rockets. Good. Yeah, I would rather take a long series of, like, smaller sort of scares. I would rather take a long series of, like, smaller like, smaller scaled horror moments than take one giant elaborate game that just throws a ton of this shit at you again and again and again and again. Because, like, Doom 3 was effective in the beginning because of the horror. Like I said, the sound effects, the lighting, totally fine, all works. But you get your guns, you get more guns, you get ammo, you learn how to fight, you learn how the game plays. It's one detail after the next that just kind of ruins the experience a little bit, I think. Like, you're so powerful. Like, the balance of the game is just, like, out the fucking window. Resident Evil got more streamlined. The limited player motion perspective made the game feel confined. Yeah, exactly. I am not a fan of tank controls, but I believe there is a valid argument for tank controls. What the fucking... Am I sitting under Joy Reid right now? Boss fight? Yeah. This is the second Guardian. Whoops, I thought there was a thing there. That was super close. I can see it scaring kids when he tries to bite the screen. Oh, yeah, I got another upgrade. I just don't know what the artifact charge does. Yeah, because that's the railing. That's where he came out of. And that's it. Yep. No guns in my ass. Speaking of Resident Evil, I played the Resident Evil 1 DS port. It was fun. Yeah, how was that? I heard it was actually really, like, it was a weak and odd expansion port. Not being able to hold a gun and a flashlight at the same time sounds annoying. Well, see, like, that kind of limitation would actually kind of help players, like, get more immersed.
You must get the artifact to Delta Labs by using the Phobos experimental teleporter near your position. I have the information from Dr. Cloud, and the only way to end this is to bring that teleporter online and transfer to Delta.
Oh, there's the right one.
Be destroyed by taking it over.
Like, like, horror games need limits. if you don't apply limits to the player within reason, the game is going to get real stupid. Like, and in this case especially, like, I have the ability to slow down time. Oh my, you're back. And now you're gone. Like how those two fireballs crashed into each other. Yeah. The Kako kind of like saved me from the Reaper for a moment. Wasn't Nemesis the main villain in RE3? Basically a regenerator, as a final boss in concept, whilst being, based on Mr. X. He is what you would consider to be the main threat, yes, because he's the stalker enemy that does not leave you the fuck alone in that game. And it's very true. He very much is. If you're able to beat him, and you certainly can. Whoop! I didn't even hear you roll up on me. You can beat him, and when you do beat, like, every time you beat Nemesis, he gives you parts for weapons or a med kit box. Like, it comes with, like, 3 or 4 med kits or whatever. Or full heal sprays, I should say. Like, you have to dump a ton of resources into killing him. Or at least beating him temporarily. But that's part of the reason why those enemies exist. Like stalker enemies, like Nemesis, like the girl from RE9, Mr. X from 2, like, all of these enemies are meant to drain resources. It's not just be scary. Obviously they are, because, you know, like, Nemesis is fucking horrifying, like, especially in the first one. Because in the first one, like, you cannot get away from the motherfucker. He's actually programmed to counter your movements in particular. He's actually designed to counter your, or programmed to counter your movements in the game. So, like, if you were to go and, like, shoot or aim to prepare to attack him, he will actually counter you. He will run up on you at that moment. He will fire a rocket at you in that moment. Like, he's actually designed to do that, which is funny. And of course there are stalker enemies, especially with modern gaming, who are getting way more intelligent about things. Like the girl as from RE9. She has the same, like, basic programming as the alien from Alien Isolation. She will learn where you hide. She will track you where you hid, and if you try and do the same stuff again, she won't fall for it. Like, it makes her, like, a serious threat. just like the fucking alien from Isolation. I never went back and beat it. But Alien Isolation was rough because there were a couple problems I had with the game, but like, yeah, boss fight, yeah. What about the new indie horror games? Dead Space was pretty good at horror, the first and second games in particular. Well, I don't know the indie horror games. I haven't really played many of them outside of, like... I played a little bit of Peak. Oh, hey, look at you. I played a little bit of Peak, but... not Peak, I'm sorry. Repo, that's it. I played a little bit of Repo. Repo is fun, but it's not a scary game. The scarier game, I would actually say, is Lethal Company, but Lethal Company is so fucky, like... Like, Lethal Company needs a lot of quality of life changes to get better. Otherwise, I don't really know a lot of the indie games. This has been bothering me since yesterday, but I saw an article saying the showrunners of the new Darth Maul show saying they'll retcon his death from Star Wars Rebels. Oh, you know, I think I heard something about that. Didn't Ryan, Kinnell say something about that? Like, I think he said something along the lines of, like, this guy who was supposed to have been dead from,
Please select teleport destination. Tab 1 selected.
I'm pretty sure that's the case, unless I'm just wrong. Oh my. Open the door so I can kill it. Oh shit, they're actually fighting. There's so many revenants! Why are there so many revenants? There we go. Goodness. Yeah, they killed him off in that show by Obi-Wan that was almost a decade ago, and now they're trying to undo it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Please, Star Wars is dead. Stop. Stop. Thought I heard you. There we go. Woohoo! Really? I couldn't just, like, move that with a grabber? Oh, I know where I'm at. I don't want to be this. I don't want to be here. Ow. Ow. Fucking... I miss. Okay. Out of that time. Where's that health? Pretty sure it's up here. Are we playing Plutonia 3D? No, it's... Thankfully, it's not, like, early Plutonia hard. That's definitely the case. It's just... They throw so much shit at you here. Like a woman trying to get away from her abusive ex-husband whilst earning more alimony and his possessions in the divorce. Yeah, that shit ain't brutal. Open, damn it. Open, damn it. Oh, here it is. Open. Activate Skyrim. Oh, I probably could have gone down. Oh well. That's on me. Too impatient. Also, have you ever thought of looking into the indie game Hedon Bloodright? It was built using the id Doom engine. It's a heavy... Uh-oh. Oh, okay. It's a heavy puzzle-based boomer shooter with a lot of lore. Okay. I thought he was, Also, you can play as a thick, tall orc waifu. Okay. No, I haven't heard of it. I replied to that post with the Simpsons meme. Stop, he's already dead. Yeah, unfortunately, that is actually, like, Star Wars at this point. Sadly. This is honestly, this is kind of how Star Wars went, like... Man, like... Second movie. Not that the first one wasn't, you know, definitively found to be trash, you know, because it was, but... I mean, they made everything way worse than it needed to be. Oh, really? That's the exit to the... Okay. Thought he was supposed to be dead after Obi-Wan quite literally cut him in half in The Phantom Menace. No, unfortunately for us, no, that's not what happened. Darth Maul didn't die for some reason. Like, he fell down the pit, but survived getting cut in half by a literal lightsaber. And then he came back in Rebels. Not that I'm not going to pretend to be some, like, deep, knowledgeable Star Wars fan. I am not. I'm hardly what you would call a Star Wars fan, honestly. But, yeah, no, Maul died and then came back because why not? Oh, it looks like a sword. And then after he died and came back, they kill him again because in Rebels he manages to he eventually tracks down and has another duel with Obi-Wan, but this time it's Obi-Wan who's like super skilled and knowledgeable, and then he kills Darth Maul again. And then he's like, you were always a friend or some shit, and then he dies. But apparently they're bringing him back again, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, I don't care. I don't have any care anymore for Star Wars. I really just don't. Basically, the only reason I'm kind of hoping for anything Star Wars related in terms of movies is maybe, just maybe, I could use it as a way to, like, catapult the channel. Because because shitting on Star Wars is such a big thing on YouTube. Like, that really is, like, the only thing I'm looking forward to is the possibility of, like... is the possibility of actually turning, like, that into something profitable for the channel. Otherwise, again, I really, really just couldn't care. And they've got that stupid Grogu movie coming out with, The Mandalorian, but... no one liked Mandalorian Season 3, and I didn't even know there was a Season 2 when Season 3 got announced. So it's like... ugh. And I know some people are like, oh, The Mandalorian is good. It's like, I mean, I heard the first season was fine. Oh, speaking of the... I was wondering when that thing was going to show up. I guess this is it. The offices. Fighting that thing on the stairs was not a wise decision on my end. Also, I really think this thing needed a bigger reveal than just kind of teleporting into the map, because it's just not... It's not impactful enough, considering how big it is.
There's so much I need to explain, but we don't have much time. The artifact is a gateway from hell. Much like the one that Betruger opened with the teleporters in the Delta Labs. With the artifact, though, as long as it resides in our dimension, there's always the danger of it being awakened, and then another invasion. The ancients knew
I think they had a comic explaining how he survived both the cut and the fall.
They couldn't do it, so they locked it away. You can use the Delta teleporter to return the artifact to hell for good.
As far as I know, that's supposed to be the case.
The important thing right now is getting the Phobos teleporter online.
But I don't know the details of how he survived.
Shut down before I can reroute the power to the teleporter. Take this. You'll need it to get to the pumping station. Now go.
Boob armor. we're all such children in this chat. Anything else? Is this the way I'm supposed to go, or the other way? Hold on. There's like two ways to go. I want to go back this way real quick. Nope. Here it is. Yeah, I didn't get in there. How do I open that? Because I see my plasma cells. I see a PDA. There's a door there. There's a way up top. Not through here. That's locked. That's the way I came from. Nah, I guess it's gotta be further up ahead, and I'm just not... I guess I'm not there yet. Yep. That's gotta be the case. Okay. Yeah, because that's where I came from. Oh, okay, no, I gotcha. Shame the movies didn't go into the depths of how well holograms could simulate reality in Star Wars as the expanded universe. Yeah, well, the one thing I was kind of hoping for, and they never did, was go the route of the, they didn't go the route of the gray Jedi, so unfortunately that just never came to fruition. It's like the one thing I was like looking forward to, because I was like, oh, I'm knowledgeable of this thing. It exists. I am aware of it. And then they just didn't commit. I was really bummed by it. Because that was actually, like, what I initially thought, too. I thought, like, you know, this is... Oh, that was a shadow. Like, this is the last Jedi, right? Like, that whole, like... There's no more Jedi. It's gray Jedis now. It's not what happened. Talk about a letdown. I know a lot of people who were... not... who were betting on that, and then it never happened.
Sensors are showing the pumping station offline.
Oh, cool. Also, to nerd out a bit, Maul's last words was asking for confirmation to Obi-Wan if Vader was the chosen one, saying he'll avenge us. Oh, was he? Interesting. Or rather, did he? Guys, I get it. You made this demon, but... Are we done with the fucking... Are we done with these demons? Please? This game relies so heavily on the on these demons. It's kind of asinine. Oh, hey Lauren, how are you? Mace Windu choked General Grievous, at least in the Tartovsky animation. Oh, you mean the 2D animation from forever ago? On Cartoon Network? Let Darth Maul be dead. He had a purpose as a distraction from the real Sith Master, Darth Sidious. Sidious. Darth Tyson. It's infuriating that Kathleen Kennedy claimed that there was like no source material to work with when even George Lucas said there was plenty of books to pull from. Yeah, the extended universe for Star Wars has like way more books than like BattleTech does. They've got hundreds of books. And that's not including video games and comic books and everything that you could think of. There's so much.
Warning. Automated turret guns online.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I don't know why she didn't... I don't know why she thought it was a good idea. 281.
Attention. Automated turret guns offline. Service bridge now operational.
Behind me? What did I hear? No, okay. Yeah, there is so much they could have done. They didn't do it. They went with another safe story that in no way, shape, or form told anyone, like, anything about the universe. And it was weak and pathetic, and everyone hates it. I say everyone. Most people hate it. Most people are just sick and tired of the shit now. Like, Kathleen did this to herself. Like, she helped ruin Star Wars. There's nothing else about that can or should be said about it. Oh, I know where to go. Did you jump out of the wall? There's no hole in the wall. Where'd you come from? You know what I haven't killed in a while in this game? Imps. Like, where the fuck are the imps? I've killed more regular zombies than I have imps. Okay, well, before I continue that, let's see if this goes anywhere else. Yeah? I mean, the original movies were before my time. I watched them on home video, checked out of the library, but the Emperor showing up in the hologram was okay, and Strikes Back, okay. So, Lauren, despite not knowing his backstory at the time, assuming you're a millennial, how menacing and intimidating was Palpatine when he was first introduced? Holy shit, I'm already at the third demon? Really? I'll figure it out. I just don't remember... No, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. Figured it out. Maybe I just have to deal enough damage to him from his own ability. Honestly, I don't care about Star Wars outside of the first 6 on the original box collection. I gotcha. Stop. Stop moving. What? Why? I was aiming straight at him. Why'd he go the other way? Oh, for the love of... There we go. Come on, game. Would you stop fucking with me like this? I'm sure I could probably actually just deal damage to him like normal. I promise you I'm holding down the mouse button. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Darn it. Okay, so you can hold, it just doesn't work. You have to, like, click on the actual thing. Okay, there we go. Oh, and now I'm invulnerable. Okay.
Take the sky tram to the reactor complex. You can access the last 2 systems from there.
How many more levels are there? Like Devil or Eric, anyone want to look that up real quick? Because it's only coming up on 10, and I'm like 3/4 of the way through the game. Maybe Hell ran out of them. Yeah, like, Hell could just run out of imps. Ah, here it is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh my. Wait, did I just one-shot him? Huh. There's 12 levels in the game. Wait, how many? Oh, okay, hold on. Since you're looking at it, how many? Okay, so what level am I on right now? Nine, 10? Like, where am I at? Bro, you're OP. Right? It's just over here one-shotting, you know, bruisers. This is why they gave... Okay, this is exactly why they gave you this. That's exactly why they gave us this. Because this entire situation is meant for you to be able to rock the shit out of everything. That's so unfair to the new demons. I know. You're just invulnerable, you move faster, and they're slower, like... This artifact is quite... Like, at this point with the artifact, it's quite literally, alright, you're super overpowered, just go fucking beat the game already. Doom fights, Doom gimmick fights don't always work. Yeah, it's a shame, too, because, like, I think they just needed to spend more time refining what they were doing, and it would have been fine. Excuse me. But, I don't know, like... Okay, so Phobos Labs, there's my plasma rifle, which I haven't used, the rocket launcher, which I haven't used, like... I think if I'm just gonna keep going at this rate, I'll probably just burn through the rest of the game, no? Like, why wouldn't I? Someone want to look up real quick for me, please? The, what level the Phobos 2 or whatever mission I'm on is? There should only be, like, 2 or 3 missions left. There's no way. Like, there's no way I'm not close to the ending. I just have to get through Phobos, and then... Oh yeah, because I had to just reroute from Phobos back to Delta because of the Hell Knight that came through the portal, so it's like, I just have to get through the portal, and then... That'll take me to Delta, and then I think the Delta Labs porters will probably just take me straight to, Hell. You're on level 9 now? Yeah, exactly. So I think I'm just gonna stream until I complete it then. There's no reason to drag it out. Oh, you're not dead. I don't know why I was like, oh yeah, he's fine. Look at all this plasma ammo that I can't use. Yeah, honestly, if it wasn't for, like, all of the barrels from the beginning, you know, just blowing my dumb ass up. Also, heads up, chat's gonna pop in like 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, it is almost on the hour, isn't it? Thank you. I will try to pay attention. Okay, I need a key. Can't do that. Recent leaks suggest the next Doom game will have Hell run out of the usual souls of the damned. The Doom guy will now have to face off against Hell's most deranged HR ladies and DMV workers. That would be funny. That's like that, I think, I don't think I showed anyone, but I think a number of you guys knew what I was talking about. There was a, there was a really funny take on, like, Doom guys, the Doom Slayer getting stuck in hell. And while he's stuck in hell, he's just taking an elevator down again and again. It's like, every time he, like, goes to a new floor, he just kills the demon. And then he gets to like the latest floor, and the last floor is like literally just a it's a Baron of Hell in like a schoolgirl outfit. And it's just doing that stupid little, like, you know, the hands are down and like in front at a straight angle, like one on top of the other, and it's just like shaking its hips back and forth, and he's just looking at it like, ugh. And then he hits the button to go down, and it just won't go down, and he's just like freaking out because Hell figured out a way to beat the Doom Slayer by keeping him stuck in like this Doom this like TikTok hell. All right, reactor key. You remember that? Yeah, that one makes me laugh. I don't think I've ever killed one of them mid-air like that, but impressed that I did. So are you ever going to get into Gina Carano's movies? I did have intention of doing one of them. Which one was it? What was that Western she did for Daily Wire? That was one I was interested in. Because I did watch a few of the Daily Wire films. The one I watched most recent, Run, Hide, Fight. That's right, I mentioned that before. Run, Hide, Fight. Run hide fight was solid for what it was. I enjoyed it. What am I up against? Oh. Terror on the Prairie. Thank you. I heard it was good. I just haven't seen it. So Hell finally did its job with him? Yeah, basically, like... I did not know if I was anywhere near, like, out of range to avoid that hit from that demon, but I'm amazed I was. I really thought he had me. What up, drone? Oh look, a wraith, it's variety. And what even is difficulty in games, you know? Damn it. Like playing... It's like playing Dark Souls with, It's like playing Dark Souls with, like, iron skin. Like, that's basically just what it was. Difficulty? What's that taste like? I know, right? Yeah, exactly. Like... You just burn through this entire, you know, cadre of demons real quick. You should watch the you should watch In the Blood for her, or her leading role debut from, Haywire. There is a lot of big stars in Haywire. Oh, interesting. Oh wow, look, another plasma gun. Not like I need it. I just realized that Gina was in the game Red Alert 3. Really? Which Red Alert? Oh, yeah. Wasn't she, like, the Russian? Wasn't she, like, the Russian in the background? Adrian, is that the one with is that the one with Tim Curry? Because I forget which one has him. I haven't played Command and Conquer in so long. If no one knows what I'm talking about with Tim Curry in Red Alert, like, you need to see that clip. It is so fucking funny. We're going to the one place that no one's ever been. Space! Tim, yeah, Devil knows what I'm talking about. That movie is, or that moment is so damn funny. She was the Soviet sniper commander. Yeah. I remember. Oh, hey, look at you. Did I fucking miss? Oh dear, that hurt. Come on, throw another one, you slut. I fucking love that clip. I know, it's so funny. Except people haven't. Yeah. I'm misquoting it, but like, the damn joke is so good. Like, you just have to see that clip, dude. There is no other way to describe the hilarity of that moment. And only Tim Curry could deliver it as well as he did. Whoop! Everything Tim Curry does is funny. Oh yeah, undoubtedly. The dude is... Which... It's such a shame that he's in such a decrepit state right now, because you could probably get it, like, if it wasn't for the fact that he's, like, literally in a wheelchair and looks like a punchline, like, you could probably get another good performance out of him otherwise. Because that man is not doing well. Yeah, like, Tim Curry is one of the funniest, like, serious actors there's ever been.
Life support shutdown sequence initiated. All personnel are evacuating Phobos Labs immediately. Follow evacuation procedure 4, 2. Locate your safety supervisor if assistance is needed. Attention, all Phobos personnel. Life support shutdown sequence initiated. All personnel are to evacuate Phobos Labs immediately. Follow evacuation procedure 4, 2. Locate your safety supervisor if assistance is...
Alright, Phobos Labs 3. This should take me to Delta Labs and then to Hell. He made the best out of his career. Yeah. Like his little cameo in Home Alone 2. Really? Huh, could have sworn I had him. Chat's gone? Yep. Yep, that's right, that's right. Doesn't matter what I do. I turn off the shield, I get problems. I turn on the shield, I get problems. Does not matter. The funny thing is, like, the shield is off right now too. Like, I'm looking at the web. I'm looking at Brave right now, and it's just off.
Auxiliary power low. Restore main reactor immediately. Caution. Oxygen levels dropping.
Let's look at chat real quick, and it's gone.
Auxiliary power low. Caution. Oxygen levels dropping. Temperature 7 degrees and falling. Auxiliary power low.
Oh my god! Rapid fire! Alright. Lesson learned. I'm sorry. Alright? I'm sorry. Can we admit that I said I'm sorry? Oh, and you get a hell of a damage bonus from... You get a hell of a damage bonus. It's gotta be the case, because there's no way the shotgun worked like that before. Wait, didn't I... Ah! Hey, look at that! I'm sorry, is that BFG ammo? Oh! Look at that! I just have a BFG. Huh. Not like I'm gonna need it.
Oxygen at dangerous levels. Temperature -4 degrees and falling. Auxiliary power critical. Proceed to nearest life station.
Oh, fuck you, game. I'm getting up these stairs. Okay, fine, fuck you, game. I'm going down these stairs.
Auxiliary power critical. Proceed to nearest life station.
Just when I... Shh.
Oxygen levels dropping. Temperature 7 degrees and falling. Auxiliary power low.
She's just repeating the same information, so I'm not, like, in a rush, because I'm sure there's health back here somewhere. I just don't remember where it was. You have Prince Albert in a can? Do you? Well, better let the poor guy out. Yeah, well... If I absolutely need to, I do have a BFG that I can just launch and kill myself again with, and then crash the game, because that's what happened last time.
7 degrees and falling. Auxiliary power low. Caution. Main reactor. Life support systems offline. Auxiliary power low. Restore main reactor immediately. Oxygen at dangerous levels. Temperature -4 degrees Auxiliary power critical. Proceed to nearest life station.
Really? You know, I hadn't really considered that I haven't seen one of you in forever. Gotta run for now? Alright, well, thanks for stopping by, Eric. Like I said, I'll probably just burn through the rest of this and finish it off, so whenever you have time, just come back and, check it out. Tell Papa Truger, hello for me, after you roast him. Oh, I will. Lol. I didn't actually know if it was going to kill him, but the fact that it killed the Archvile is funny enough. Yeah, see... See, he's too big to come up the stairs, which is just one of the funnier details about all of this, like... Like, there's no threat putting something so big behind glass that prevents it from actually being able to fight me. Lol. Yeah, it's pretty foolish to put him down there. Like, you could just wait for him to turn around. He's not really going to be a threat. Like, the rapid fire from the bruisers like that is what makes them horrifying. Because if you get caught out, like, that's what makes it... Yeah, see, like, I'm not worried about this. Alright, never mind. I could totally be worried about it. If the fucking grabber would work. Like... I lost all that progress, really?
Oxygen at dangerous levels. Temperature -4 degrees and falling. Auxiliary power critical. Proceed to nearest life station.
Timu gravity gun. I was experimenting with the third Guardian, the lightning Guardian or whatever. Like, I know how it operates. I'm not an idiot. But it's just like, hey, did you want to do something? Because it has this really weird like it has this really weird like it has this really, really weird cooldown, like, it wants to work and then it doesn't want to work.
Oxygen at dangerous levels. Temperature -4 degrees and thermometer. Oxygen levels dropping.
That's unfortunate for me. That's really unfortunate. Thank you. I know there's health back here. I know the... Ah, there it is. Alright, that gives me those. I could have sworn there was another body that I could... Yep. There's the extra health I was looking for. Absorb his body. Cool. There we go. It's not that I don't want to use the plasma rifle. It's just that, like, there's just better options. I also don't think the enemy is, like, programmed to come out of here. Yeah, see, like, they couldn't get through the door. Oh yeah, there's nothing back there. It's just armor and whatnot, but I don't need that. There we go. Come on! Felt that the gravity gun from Half-Life 2 was more varied than the grabber. Wait, did I just soft lock myself? What happened here? Oh, there we go. Yeah. there's a really weird cooldown on it. It's like after it's used, it has to wait, but it's not just that it waits. Whoop! Fucking got stuck on the damn... Stuck on the terrain. Alright. Welcome to the shit's fucked labs. Ah, perfect. Yoink. Open the door. Thank you. Come on, scan me.
Primary system failure. System shut down.
Ow, that hurt. That hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings more than anything else, the fact that I got hit by it. It hurt my feelings again. I find it so funny that at this point of the game, it's just like, here, we're gonna throw every bit of everything we can at you because we literally have nothing else to go on. Probably could have already reloaded. Walk it off. Yeah, well, I intend to. Is there anything? Oh, I can't get in there. Oh, that's right. That's we got the teleport. Oh, never mind. Never the fuck mind. I didn't think that was gonna work. Here's something fun to talk about. Black Snape. Yeah, the... I don't know what the hell HBO was thinking with that. Let's hire a black actor as one of the most important elements of the Harry Potter story. Who is also known as one of the most, not aggressive, that's not the right word, like... Crap, what's the word I'm looking for? Tip of my tongue, it's like controversial. Like, one of the most controversial characters in all of Harry Potter. Because the character... Like, I don't know why they didn't think any of that through. Making Snape black has a ton of implications that are going to transform, like, the way the entire story is written, and I don't know if J.K. Rowling, like, thought this one through or not. Because now that you have a black Snape, and he's the teacher of the defense against the dark arts, that's not good. And what was it from like the first book? It's like when Harry first sees Snape, he's like, I don't know what it is about him, but something about him just makes me not trust him. And it's just like, oh, these little bastards. You know, it's just like the worst possible thing you could have done. Like, there's a point, like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know the books, let alone very well. Doesn't James Potter, like, hang him from a tree at one point when they're bullying him? Like, am I wrong? I feel like that's a thing. Oh, hey, look, this is when I first met the demon. Nice. Upside down, but yes. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're going to have a scene where James Potter is going to flip his ass upside down and hang a black man from a tree, and we're supposed to somehow think that James is the good guy or a good guy. Snape teaches potions class, not defense against the dark arts. Okay, well hold on, that's fine, because it's still a fucking problem, because we're gonna... So, they turned the black guy into a bartender, effectively. And on top of that, doesn't he replace, oh shit. Doesn't he replace, like, Professor Quirrell as defense against the dark arts guy? Like, I'm positive that's what happens in the first movie. Oh, hey, Prop, how you doing, buddy? This makes Harry perfectly justified in saying he doesn't trust him. Just getting to exactly what JK knew exactly what she was doing. Yeah, I mean, that's what I wonder about. The implication is insane. Lupin taught the ridiculous spell. By the way, I hate Harry Potter. I hate how much I know about Harry Potter. I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter myself. I really am not. 634. But it is going to be absolutely fucking hilarious watching all of these things happen to these characters, and we're supposed to take the series seriously. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh a lot. And yeah. I'm just going to sit back. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the stupidity, because we are going to hit, like, peak woke cannibalism at the, like, very shortly with this, because, like, everything that's going to happen to Snape is going to piss off, you know, the left. Like, it's going to. Like, we all know it's going to. They're gonna get pissed off. Oh no, how dare you do this to a black guy? Even though they purposely did this. So they were trying to get some sort of... And because... See, the other thing, too, is, like, because it's in the UK, I believe that there are, I believe the UK still has the same sort of, like, DEI funding programs that the United States has more or less walked away from, though not entirely. So I would assume that that's part of the reason why the choice was made to go with a black Snape. I also, in the same way I have issue with a character like Supergirl, because I'm really worried my prediction is going to be right about that she either has in the past or is going to hook up with Lobo in the movie. I'm really worried about the implications of Snape falling in love with a white woman and then getting bullied by a bunch of white guys. And what is that, like... I'm worried they're gonna go a little further, because it would be nonsensical for them to have, like, Harry be mixed race. Like, I don't think that's what they're gonna do. But the implication of, like, there was a secret romance or some other nonsense with Snape, like, all of that is being set up right now, and I worry about things. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Hermione actress, is she also mixed race? Or is she mixed race, rather? Because, like, I know some people were talking about that, or, like, the possibility of her being called a... Oh, hey, look at that. Her being called a mudblood by other people, like other wizards and everything. It's gonna be really fucking stupid. Well, here we are. California. Oh, I'm pinned. Yeah, I couldn't get around him. He's too big. I should have just used the artifact. Like, like 90% of my deaths in this game are literally just me not actually paying attention. The other, like, 10% are me getting absolutely fucked by this game because there are so many damn barrels. Holy shit, you dodged? Oh, I stepped onto the lava. Damn it. I think Hermione is Indian. Yeah, see, like, that's funny to me. That's really damn funny to me. Like, they are asking for this punishment, right? Like, oh crap, I have to... Yeet! Come on. Oh, I just got up here. Come on. Here. Here. Can I get up here? No? Alright, guess not. There isn't any reason to remake the original movies because they were pretty good, so I'll just ignore this new one and never see them. Oh, it's... Prop, it's not a new movie, it's a series. They're trying to be, quote-unquote, more faithful to the books. Yeah, I don't know why. Pretty stupid if they're gonna make a bunch of these changes already. Also, they gave him dreads. Why? Oh, hey, look, an imp! I haven't seen you in ages, guys. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I need health is what I need. I don't think there was any secret room in Resurrection of Evil like there was the, base game. Could be wrong, I suppose. Nah, not up here. Not to reiterate, but it's gonna get worse when Harry accuses Snape of stealing. That's right, he does! That's right, he does, doesn't he? Yeah, like, no matter how you look at it, like, this new series is so screwed. They're gonna have so much... Oh my goodness. They're gonna have so much in the way of mockery to deal with, and it's just, they're never gonna beat the allegations. They're just not. The dialogue is gonna get way worse. The dialogue around the show is gonna get so much worse and so much more dumb. Oh well, he's, you know, this show is racist. J.K. Rowling is racist. She's sexist. She's every phobic istanism they can make up because we know that's what's gonna happen. How dare you allow a black character to be, you know, undergo such torment on screen, you racist. And all of the accusations of, I mean, because like she's gonna turn Mugblood into a modern day she's gonna turn Mugblood into a modern day like slur. There's no other, I don't see any other way around it. Like, Indians are gonna be called Mugbloods, and that's just what's gonna fucking happen, and no one's gonna stop it because it's the internet. And you're gonna hear a lot of people too. They're gonna be like, "What up, Snaper?" Like, it's gonna happen. Like, everyone's gonna just make every possible joke, and there's nothing they can do about it because they invited this in. My snipper. Yeah, exactly. But, like, this is what I'm talking about. It's just like, they did this to themselves. All the jokes are gonna come out. There's, like, you're not gonna be able to stop any of it. Like, did anyone else see the AI video? The AI, like, rap video of him flying around, and Snape is doing a drive-by on a broom? Like, I can't be the only one that's seen that. There's so many of these jokes all over the place now. Like, you can't escape it. It's gonna keep going. I can't wait, because I'm all for the jokes. I saw that. Yeah, it's hilarious. Like, the internet remains undefeated. Goodness, I have so much ammo for everything. No. All right. To be honest, I'm all for Black Snape, just for the memes alone. You got edits of him trying to get Harry expelled for microaggressions. And him yelling at the students for not properly making, properly making purple drink. He's gonna be teaching... Black Snape's gonna be teaching all of the kids how to mix Kool-Aid. That was a fucky bit of physics there, wasn't it? Oh, man. Oh, well, looks like I'm at the end here. Oh, cool, I'm saved right before. Awesome. Well, I guess this is it. Of course they gave him dreads. Yeah, it's absurd. I'm starting to think the reason J.K. Rowling even stated the races and sexualities were different despite never revealing them in the books was just to score SJW brownie points. Well, the books were written way before all of this nonsense really took off, so I don't know if it's fair to say that be the case. Although, the changes having been made now, I definitely think that's the case. I think that again, I think the alterations were made not only to appease the people that she already inherently agrees with, but I think it's also because she's looking for that DEI money. Because one thing I've noticed about the series in the setting from the trailer, they don't know how to light anything. I'm not the only one that noticed this, to be fair, but there's a very common issue of the whole of Hogwarts is incredibly dark, and I don't know why they did it. All right, Papa Truger.
What did you hope to accomplish?
of something that belongs to me.
You know, I can't help but feel like the reason the grabber sucks is because it would make the Betruger fight so much easier. Like, this is actually the first time I'm basically using the chain gun, because... Whoop! Step out of the way of that. Darn it, I forgot to reload. I am not a lawyer from Jurassic Park, okay? Yeah, sure, here you go. By the way, Eric says hi.
Marine? Marine, welcome home.
Did I die? No! No, I beat him. That was me blowing through the entirety of Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil on veteran difficulty in less than 5 hours. No, less than 4. I'm sorry, I started at 7. Yeah, less than 4 hours. I do not remember Resurrection of Evil being being that short. We are done! Yes, a almost literal year of Doom has now officially come to a close. Yep, that's it. I didn't know. I didn't realize Resurrection of Evil was going to be this short, even on veteran. And again, this is not the version I wanted to play, which is a bummer. I did want to play the original version from Steam, but again, it's not available. Otherwise, I would have. Oh, it looked like a death screen, how he grabbed you? No. Betruger's demise is very abrupt. Very abrupt. The story, what little there is, basically that artifact is one of the core artifacts of hell, and it can just open the portals, which is why the invasion restarts. Betruger needs it in order to strengthen his forces across hell. However, you get a hold of it, it makes you obnoxiously powerful, and instead of him being able to harness the artifact, you shove it down his gullet, and he gets consumed by the power of the artifact. And then when you hear the scientist, I think her name was Isabella, when you hear her say, can you hear me, Marine? Welcome home. That's her team comes in to find you after you killed Betruger and basically close the portal to hell. I don't know how she finds you if there's no more portal to hell, but yeah, that's the implication, is that you kill Betruger, somehow they recover you, and you make it out. I think you knew where to go, hence finishing quickly. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of my progress was based on previous experience, because the only game in Doom that I haven't played was Dark Ages, obviously, and then the expansions from Doom plus Doom 2, like beyond certain additions to that, I had played like 90% of everything, 80% of all the Doom that I've streamed here before. So yeah, there you go. Doom is officially done. I will not be returning to Doom until the Dark Ages DLC, which I think is later this year. So, yeah. Thank you all for coming out, everybody. It's been fun. It's been quite the ride. Next week... Yeah, next week. So, next week, I will return with Simon's Destiny. So, I gotta check through our messages, Adrian, and I gotta find the download link again, and then install it. As for that, I will get that done, so I will stay in the FPS, but I will will make it a Castlevania thing. Otherwise, yeah, thank you all for coming out, everybody. If you missed it, I posted a video talking about what I believe is necessary to make a good video game adaptation, which can be used universally across all adaptations, to be fair. But that video went live yesterday. Numbers are a little low, but I think it'll pull off in the end. There was also the video discussing the Godzilla anime coming out, and some of my thoughts on that, and apparently that was kind of a sleeper hit. I didn't think it was going to be anywhere near as big as it was. And if you're feeling charitable, join me on Discord. $5 a month. I'm usually in there fairly often. Shadow, Fog, Whisper, J-Monkey, and a few others are in there. And good conversations all around. Movies, video games, theology, etc. But yeah, otherwise, thank you all for coming out, everyone. Have a good night, and have a good weekend.